After the news from ITN, which follows in just a few seconds' time, Peggy Lee stars in her own show with special guest star Charles Aznavour. That's at 10:45, and at 11:45, Frankie Howard in A Touch of the Casanovas later tonight. This is Thames from London.
Good evening. The creation of a new state for Palestinians will remain Egypt's chief demand in future peace talks with Israel. President Sadat said tonight that he wouldn't budge from his position or from his demand for a total Israeli withdrawal from occupied Arab lands. He was speaking at a banquet for the West German Chancellor, Herr Schmidt, who's in Cairo for a briefing on President Sadat's summit meeting at Ismailia with the Israeli Prime Minister, Mr. Begin. Those talks ended yesterday with no joint communique being issued because the two men were unable to agree on the Palestinian issue. Egypt wants a Palestinian state on the west bank of the River Jordan and the Gaza Strip. Israel has offered only self-rule for Palestinians within an Israeli framework. Now President Sadat is preparing his own peace plan. It'll be negotiated between two new committees, one political, the other military. The Israelis say the negotiations are likely to be long, but they're still optimistic that a peace agreement can be worked out, first between Israel and Egypt, and later with other Arab countries. Today, Mr. Begin briefed his cabinet and prepared for a tough debate in Parliament tomorrow, after admitting that the differences between the two sides are basic. The Israeli Foreign Minister, Moshe Dayan, wasn't at the cabinet meeting, and that gave rise to rumours of a split between him and Mr. Begin, although it's thought Mr. Dayan was having talks abroad. After the cabinet meeting, Mr. Begin also briefed the American ambassador to Israel on the results of the Ismailia summit.
Well, from what I've heard of the talks, I think they ended constructively, and that the establishment of the two committees will make it possible to move into very serious and detailed negotiations in the near future, and that's very encouraging.
In Syria, the state-run radio called the talks in Egypt a total failure. And one news... Some important news coming in from the Middle East. Our correspondent in Israel says that Moshe Dayan has returned from a mission approved by the Prime Minister. General Dayan said when he arrived at Tel Aviv tonight that President Sadat's terms at the Christmas Day talks were totally unacceptable on the Palestinian issue. We'll keep you informed tomorrow. Good night.
Now, here's the weather we can expect in the Thames area. There'll be some further showers tonight, and also clear intervals leading to a touch of frost and some icy roads by morning. Minimum temperatures 0 centigrade. Tomorrow will be a rather cloudy day with some rain, especially near to eastern coasts, and further inland it may well turn to sleet. The wind will be northerly and fresh to strong. Maximum temperatures only 5 centigrade. That's the weather, but you can forget about that because in a moment it's Peggy Lee.